Put your hands together with a round of applause to welcome Mrs. Josephine Kariuki, who is the Kwaso at Outspan Medical College. Karibu sana.
Thank you very much, our MC for the day, the Executive Director, Dr. Macharia Kiruhe, members of the Board of Directors present, Mr. Linus Gitahi and Mr. Bashahi Gitahi, the hospital medical superintendent, Dr. Peter Moremi, the Outspan Medical College principal, Madam Lydia Muthoni, colleague members of the hospital and college management teams present, the Bureau Veritas representatives present, our consultants, AMC Group, HUCAS who are present, the members of the clergy who are present, fellow auditors, fellow quality champions, members of the Outspan community present, and distinguished guests, good morning. Good morning. This is a very proud moment for every member of this Outspan community as we gather to celebrate the attainment of accreditation against ISO standard 15089 2012 for medical lab and ISO 9001 2015 quality management system certification. These are global management systems. Indeed, we all love to quote this famous Chinese quote that says that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. At Outspan, we have had the quality theme for a long time. It is actually embedded in our institutional culture. Right from inception, quality was listed amongst the institutional core values. We also have a beautiful philosophy, doing right things right, first time, and all the time. And so incorporation of quality in our fundamental statements as an institution has gone a long way in shaping the quality culture within the institution. Back in 2016, as we drafted our current strategic plan for the period 2017-2026, we set timelines to attain ISO certification as part of the journey towards the realization of our vision, which is to become a global reference university in training service-oriented professionals and providing holistic, affordable quality healthcare solutions. The road to ISO certification officially commenced on 12th June in the year 2019. This was in collaboration with HUCAS. We began with implementing the accreditation for the medical lab. So the first step was to do a gap analysis, just to acknowledge that the fact that we actually have existing structures. And then on that September 2021, we did the gap analysis against the QMS requirements towards installation of the 9001 2015 ISO standard. This journey had 4 very critical phases. And the first one was the training phase. We conducted, again in collaboration with our coaches in this process, that is HUCAS and AMC Group Africa. We conducted a series of intense sessions, training sessions for all the staff, including the top management, up to the security person at the gate. These trainings were conducted with an intention to do what you can call capacity building, just to help everyone understand the requirements of the respective standards ahead of documentation, which was the next phase towards this achievement. Now, the documentation phase was the most rigorous. It involved aligning our institutional documentation, that is the policies, the processes, the work instructions, the quality objectives, the risks and opportunities to the requirements of the standard. Upon completion of just writing down what we want to do and aligning ourselves to the institution, this was followed swiftly with a step we call document validation. This is where we just review the documents as a team and just confirm that this is what we want to do in our various departments. Ladies and gentlemen, the achievement that we celebrate today was not exempted from challenges. It was in the month of March 2020 that the novel coronavirus struck, a pandemic that literally brought the whole world to a standstill. And so we had to reorganize ourselves. And so we adopted virtual meetings just to complete the validation process. This obviously affected the momentum that we had set ourselves. We had target dates for completion of this process, which was previously December 2020, but this could basically not be achieved. But I must say, being in the health sector, it was much easier for us to navigate through. Fast forward to May 2021, we embarked on our ISO journey with the momentum we had begun with, and we came to what we can call the implementation phase. The management systems were launched institutionally. These were conducted by our executive director on 27th of June 2021 and 7th August of 2021 in the Outspan Hospital and the Outspan Medical College, respectively. And so after the launch, we allowed the management systems to run for a while. And then we began the final phase, which is audit and assessment. This is checking whether we actually have a system in place. And to be able to do this, we trained our auditors. We have trained internal auditors who are actually examined by our coaches, that is HOOKAS and the AMC group. A series of audits then followed. We did audits guided by our coaches. We also did our own audits independently, us on us. We checked ourselves whether we were doing well. Then there was the them on us audit, whereby the coaches were able to just check and confirm that we actually have the system in place. And then finally, we had the big and most rigorous audit, which was the certification audit. And this is at the point at which the Bureau Veritas came in. And we had the audits in the month of November and December for the QMS system. Come March 2022, we received our official confirmation that we had been certified. Ladies and gentlemen, subjecting ourselves to certification process is actually what I can call a voluntary initiative. And so this is a demonstration of the top management's commitment to offering quality services to the community that is around us, and also a commitment to our stakeholders that we are committed to offering quality services, even as you support us to do so. At this point, I wish to specifically acknowledge the critical roles that were played by various working teams towards this achievement. The technical staff members of various departments who even spend sleepless nights just drafting the documents that were required to support the QMS and the medical lab standards. They played a very important role. In fact, that is the meat of the matter. We also have the auditors, both external and internal. They carried out the audits with objectivity. I also want to acknowledge every member of staff because you religiously adhered to the processes that you documented, including our top managers. They were not exempt to these processes. Our consultants or coaches, that is HOOKAS and AMC, executed their roles also with so much passion. Bureau Veritas, I think they were very rigorous on us. And this was the kind of assessment you're sure you were properly assessed and that you have actually met the requirements. Already we can see a lot of gains from the implementation of these standards, both that is the medical lab and the QMS. And top on the list is the improved customer experience, the consistency in service delivery, the responsiveness, the timeliness, the accuracy during the delivery of our services. I also believe and can confirm that capacity building took place. All the staff can acknowledge an improved skill set. Their ICT skills are better, their documentation, their reporting. They are better at working in teams. Leaders were spotted during this process, and I believe this is a big win, not just for the Outspan community, but even for the larger community that we serve out there. We actually thought we were good when we started this process, but we acknowledge that we are becoming better, and so the best is still yet to come. And as I come to a close of just taking you through this ISO journey, there's this verse that says, to whom much is given, much will be required. A lot has been entrusted to us as the Outspan community. And if you have had this line of wisdom, you know it means that we are held responsible for what we have. And if we've been blessed with talents, with wealth, knowledge, time, and the like, it is expected that we benefit other people. And so on behalf of the entire team that took part in this process, to our customers and stakeholders, our promise is that we shall continue to exceed your expectations, and the best is yet to come. Thank you very much for listening to me. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Our quality manager at the college, Mrs. Josephine Kariuki.